Hello, my name is MIcah Theard. I'm a shareholder of Terra, and I'm here with Hakan Torehan and John BEYER. And we had a good dinner last night. That was fun. It was the first meeting in person here in Cyprus. How was your first night with us?
It was fantastic, and lovely hospitality, but more importantly, in incredibly exciting opportunities with technology. So,
Well, that's good to hear. I actually cheated and studied a little bit about your career before you came, and I'm thoroughly impressed. And one of the things that stood out for me was that you had actually in your career picked very, very good companies and picked industries impeccably as far as what it meant for the future. And, for us, we've been building together now what we believe to be a big future and a technology that will impact the world. And it seems like that seems to be your wheelhouse, your expertise.
I've primarily been involved in how do you move data securely and quickly, through with various efforts. Originally, the rollout of digital wireless technology for voice traffic. Then deeply involved in introducing the transmission of video and audio through streaming, worldwide, and then had the opportunity to, with a bunch of scientists and mathematicians, to create methodology to secure streaming media, and basically to protect movies and other things from being stolen, and actually using artificial intelligence methodology to find pirated video once it had been stolen.
Wow.
And now I have been recently, fascinated and deeply involved with blockchain,
Yeah.
and in an effort to create asset-based credit, utilizing blockchain technology for decentralized networks, and also to use the base of AI, the algorithms of AI, in order to create credit valuation, which is why I'm so excited about what you guys are doing. I think what Terra is doing is poised to be revolutionary.
Well, a warm welcome from me as well, John, and likewise, it was a great night. I really enjoyed it, and looking forward to seeing you back on the 10th, along with Stephen Moore, Douglas, Anderson, and Fernando. That's going to be a great experience there with all the board members of Terra.
The future is still there. How do you use it? How do you do something? And what Terra is doing is real world. I mean, I thought about this deeply after our conversations yesterday. Really, real world applications that have potentially, not just revenue, but advantageous to consumers and folks worldwide. So very excited about what you're doing.
Now, you mentioned timing. Can you give maybe the audience a little bit of a feel for what, because I know you've picked them before and you've been at the right place at the right time, and I think you've put yourself there, which is what's happening here. But what does it look like over the next couple of years?
Ironically, the advantage of a blockchain is that it's a completely transparent ledger that everyone can see. It's not anonymous. It's the opposite of it. It's something that is completely defined, and so you take away the mystery. And early days of my work in data issues, when you move data from one node to another, it disappears. And so it's gone, and you wonder, did it get there? Did someone steal it? What, you don't really know. With blockchain, you have this ledger so that you can see everything and you know what's there. And what you guys are doing with adding credit to that, adding the capability of creating affiliate relationships with that, those are real world things that I think are ready today. And gosh, Douglas can tell you this, but the folks on Wall Street who said, "Yeah, we don't want anything to do with that area," I mean, 2 years ago they were like, no. All of a sudden, and I don't know whether it's the U.S. administration being supportive or just time or whatever, but there's this just sort of manic feeling all of a sudden that you know what, I'm behind the curve. I need to start adopting this. I need to start doing this. There is opportunities rife out there right now.
And that's the timing aspect
Yeah.
that you're saying. Is
I
that
mean, I think
now
the timing,
agreements
the
coming
timing
in,
is now.
which is, Hakan, you've been talking about this since 2017, that this day will come,
Yeah.
and here it is. Right?
And you know, I think yes, it's come, and I believe there will be a very fast shift now to Web3. It's all started now. So the next 2-3 years is going to be really exciting. We will be at the Harbour Club on the 11th of December. I will be at New York Stock Exchange on the 11th of November with Douglas.
Excellent.
So a lot of...
Hakan's coming to USA.
Yeah, I'm coming to the USA again. And as I said, looking forward for the 10th of October, seeing you back here. It's been a very big pleasure meeting, and seeing that muscles coming into Metaterra just gives us more and more strength. We're super excited.